Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been forever since I filmed anything. I did get a request to do, I'll post a picture over here. This look here, I did it a while back and it's on my Instagram and my Facebook. Bear with me, it has been a while. I haven't had like a setup yet. We are going to be moving, for those of you who don't know, to Washington, so I will have a whole completely different setup. And I haven't done a video in a long time because obviously you guys know I had a baby. So it's kind of hard. I barely put her to sleep, so let's see how this goes. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so we're going to go from barely any brows to brows. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to moisturize my face with a little bit of primer oil so I can let that sit. And I just do a couple drops on my fingers. I'm going to be using this NYX eyeshadow base in white basically, and this is just going to kind of help the colors stand out a little more. And I'm going to be setting that with the RCMA original no color powder. So first let's go ahead and do the white base. So for this look, I will be using the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. These colors
are so beautiful.
And they're so pigmented. Look at that. Super pigmented. Every single color is just like super pigmented. I love these colors. But yeah, like I said, this is the Masquerade palette. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So the first color I'll be using is by the name of Zobo, I believe, and that is this very pretty color right here. That is the first color that I will be applying, and what I'm going to do next is grab the color, I believe it's Makita, and it is this beautiful purplish color. It comes off a little blue in my viewfinder, but we will see when we edit this. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, this beautiful purple color called Makita is what we're going to put on next, and we're just going to go a little bit lower than that, not like in the crease exactly yet, so do not put it in the crease. Alright, so those are the two colors. You look a little crazy right now, but don't worry. It is going to be so beautiful once you get everything in. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I am going to use the color Chi. It's C-H-I. I'm guessing it's Chi, and that is going to be this bluish color here, and that is going to be a little bit lower. I want to say more into the crease for this one, and I'm going to grab a little bit of a smaller brush. Actually, we're going to grab a little bit of a smaller brush to get in there, and so it doesn't take up a big portion of the eye. Next, I will be going in with the color Dahlia, I believe, and that one I am actually going to be putting all over the rest of the lid, and we can actually pack that on with a flat brush and pack that color on. So this is the color that I'm using next, Dahlia, and we will just go ahead and pat it on to the rest of the lid. after that's done, we're gonna go in with the last color, which I believe is it is MAII, and that is this beautiful greenish color here. And that is actually just gonna go in the center of our eyes. And you wanna just go ahead and go back with the original brush that had all the first few colors with nothing on it, and just kind of blend everything together so it doesn't look so harsh. And don't worry about all this right here, because you can just grab like a wipe or something and clean it up. And then to finish that off up here on the topper part and kind of blend it out with a little better so it doesn't look so harsh, I am going to grab the color Giza, and it's this one here, and I'm just going to dip that in there and just kind of put it up here in my brow and kind of just blend out here, just so there's not like a harsh line there. And that is that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Just go here and clean this off. And there is that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and curl the lashes, and then I am going to add mascara. And I will not be adding liner for this look. I mean, you can if you want to, but I think it looks beautiful already on its own without liner. So, like I said, that's up to you. Alright, so now the mascara is done. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face. I am going to conceal these dark circles and these little dark spots that I do have on my face, because I have imperfections, obviously. And for that, you guys know I'm gonna go ahead and use my orange LA Girl concealer to conceal those dark spots. So one thing I noticed about the LA Girl concealers is they tend to dry really quick, so you gotta work fast. If not, I do recommend that you grab some kind of oil. This one is from Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Primer Oil, but excuse me. Anyways, like I was saying, I recommend you get an oil, and you can always put that on your booty blender. Anyways, you could always put it on your beauty blender and go ahead and pat that out. It makes it a little bit easier to blend out. From the Hard Candy palette, there is a little bit of a green here. I will be using that just to counteract. I do get a little bit red here on my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. And don't we look fabulous? I'm just kidding. So yeah, so after that, I am just going to pat that down a little bit. And lately, for like a full coverage look, I have actually been mixing two different foundations that I have here. My trusty old L'Oreal Infallible. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations ever. I like to mix this one in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and this one is in tan, and it is not my color, so I like to balance it out with this one because this one is a little lighter, so this one tends to be too dark for me. So when I mix them together, they are just perfect. Alright, so I'm going to be applying that to the face with the Morphe MB9 brush. I am so sorry, but my camera, I guess the temperature got a little too steamy. No, it got too hot and it turned off. It said that it needed to cool down, so I had to switch to my phone. So I apologize if the quality is not as great. you know, my bad. But yeah, I'm just finishing up here with applying my foundation with my Morphe brush. I am going to, so after that I like to go in with the Beauty Blender and just kind of blend it all out. Make sure I got all the spots I needed. Alright, so now that that's done, we will be concealing under the eyes, and for this I will be using Maybelline Fit. To go ahead and put on some lashes. I will do that off camera because it takes a minute.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, I'm back since it took me about like 20 hours to get those lashes on. Just kidding. So yeah, I got my lashes on. Grab this fabulous thing. Oh, you can't really see, it's not focused. Anyways, this fabulous palette here. My Life palettes. This is the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I am going to go ahead and grab this little brush here. This is the Morphe M501 and I love this brush for my highlight. We are going to go ahead and dip into Kitty Cat and Forever Lit, and we are going to apply. And now I will be applying mascara to the lower lashes. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of oil to my lips. Yes, yes. So go ahead and shake it up. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And spray. Yeah, this is the finished look. Yeah, so I don't really have anything else to say besides I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna really try to get some more videos up for you guys. Like I said, you guys know I had a baby and she doesn't really let me film. She's already awake, so I'm gonna just cut it there and I will talk to you guys next time.